U.S. President Barack Obama says he wants to balance national security needs with people's concerns about privacy. He has outlined a series of reforms to the National Security Agency and the way it gathers intelligence.
The extent of the spying carried out by the United States, while hugely controversial overseas, at the site of President Barack Obama's speech, only a handful of the usual protesters showed up demanding changes. The president took to the stage and promised to change very little. When it comes to spying outside of the U.S., allied leaders can be assured, he says, that the U.S. won't listen to their phone calls anymore. But their people, every text, call, email, and video chat they send, that will still be stored, just for not as long. And the U.S. president says that shouldn't bother most people in the world.
I believe we need a new approach. I am therefore ordering a transition that will end the Section 215 bulk metadata program as it currently exists and establish a mechanism that preserves the capabilities we need without the government holding this bulk metadata.
President Obama suggested that the National Security Agency will obtain access to information from telecommunications providers and third parties when necessary. He also said the U.S. will only collect information about the intentions of foreign governments when it's needed.
Unless there is a compelling national security purpose, we will not monitor the communications of heads of state and government, of our close friends and allies.
President Obama has ordered that spying on friendly foreign leaders should stop unless there's a compelling national security purpose. He's instructed that the privacy of people at home and abroad should be treated with dignity and respect. And he'll appoint an official responsible for privacy and civil liberties to work with intelligence agencies. But the fate of the huge intelligence trawl exposed by Edward Snowden is far from clear. The president said the collection of bulk data must continue, but not in its current form. There'll be some curbs and a report on a new way forward in 60 days' time. Then Congress will get to vote. The intelligence community are wary of change.
The danger here is that we could take steps that, if not carefully carried out, could limit the flexibility and the agility and the speed with which we can detect and process intelligence material in order to prevent plotting and attacks, in order to disrupt terrorist activity. That's the danger.
But critics and those protesting outside on Constitution Avenue say the president's being vague on the details.
To me, that's just another review that could easily turn into a loophole, or at least acquire lots of loopholes. And so I really hope that I was hoping that the president would try to introduce more strict and harsher reforms, but I was disappointed.